All right, pretty sure you must have seen in the news that Elon Musk appointed this female to be the CEO of Twitter. Okay. Now, initially, there was a lot of noise and ruckus and excitement, and everyone was talking and, hey, what is this? And who's she? And obviously, when the dust settled down and the internet and people who were curious finished checking who's she, finally what happened was people started forming their own opinions. So here I'll give you my opinion why I feel Elon Musk is, I don't know, man, for lack of a right word, I would say either being two-faced or, I mean, he's just playing everyone, and I'll tell you why. Okay. See, let's focus only on Twitter. After bidding 44 billion and making such a big noise and taking that kitchen sink and coming to Twitter headquarters and, you know, announcing the big takeover, and rather he was forced to take over. And then, you know, all the big statements. I'm a free speech absolutist. His main goal was, I want to make free speech, and he didn't want to, you know, the way he spoke, he communicated, and what message he gave the world. He didn't take over Twitter to make money. He took over Twitter for humanity, for the betterment of mankind. Okay. So that's what he actually showed and proved, and many people admired him for it. Although, I told you before, it made very poor business sense, and it was stupid. But for a guy whose title is the richest man in the world, thanks to the overhyped Tesla shares, okay, fine. But now, after he joined and made all those shocking changes, see, he never rocked the boat. In management, there is a theory, never rock the boat or people will just jump overboard. So what started happening was, as it is, okay, people started resigning because they didn't like his ultimatum and work never-ending hours and work this and that. People didn't want that. People were happy with the laid-back attitude or whatever the attitude was there. And he's coming with this extreme, you're a new kid in the block and you're new and you're trying to question the thing. So people didn't like it. Then obviously he started terminating people. He has terminated shockingly 80% or whatever, 90%. Fine, okay. But then he started, you know, like a child insulting people, arguing with people online, and I don't know. It's more like having a cowboy approach. And then he made the cardinal sin, not the blue mark, the verification mark. That is another disaster. The biggest cardinal sin is, see, Twitter to survive needs ad revenue. Because Twitter has been, you can check, Twitter has been profitable only, I think, 1 or 2 years or 3 years or quarters. Rest, it has been hemorrhaging cash and being in the red. And then after Elon Musk joined, many people left many advertising companies. And then some people didn't like his attitude. Some people did not like he was bringing all the controversial people back. Donald Trump, Andrew Tate. And, you know, there's the woke media that also says, oh, he's bringing, transphobia. He's bringing sexism and this and that and fake news. And so people were scared and they didn't want their brands to be associated with all this. But he tried his best, but it was a bit too late. He tried to, you know, repair relationship with Apple, which thankfully others, they would have had big problems. But then the damage was already done. Majority of the advertisers stopped, okay, which is still going on. But then came the second. You are saying that you are looking for free speech. That's your primary focus. Then you started going against your own word. Pay for the blue mark, the verification. I mean, you know, the blue mark was yeah, obviously many people manipulated the blue mark. They paid money and faked their way and bribed people to get a blue mark. There were some cases. I can't tell you which specifically. So now all those people who could never get a blue mark, oh, for $8 or $9 a month, I can get a blue mark. Hey, I become a verified. So they start flaunting their, I have a blue mark, ha ha ha. And obviously you give some benefits. For $8, I'll feature you and let people see you, and your messages will go more viral. Not viral, it'll be seen by many. But that is not free speech, man. That is paid speech. Okay? And now the appointment of that female. See, that female comes from, I think, NBC or Peacock, where she was instrumental in bringing major advertisers. Major. So now you are one end of the spectrum where you portray yourself as someone who doesn't sell himself for money, or whose message or values cannot be bought and sold to keep advertisers happy. And lo and behold, you got a lady whose only job was to keep the advertisers happy, who is always giving the politically correct message. So you're not a free speech absolutist. And on top of that, we know, and it has improved in some cases, where if someone big or someone powerful criticizes Elon Musk or questions his integrity, where, forget free speech, he will block this person or revoke this person's, I don't know, ability to tweet or shadow ban. Now, I'm not hating on Elon Musk. To be honest with you, it is much better than having a, with that Agarwal or whatever, Parag Agarwal. Those days it was even worse. And we know the crimes Twitter has committed by selling the data to, what is that, the FBI, not selling, allowing FBI to call the shots. Hunter Biden's exposure was totally stopped. Joe Biden was given a boost to win. And whatever the Biden administration said, this is what you do, they were doing. Like COVID. If you disagreed with COVID, you would be blocked. Even the person who discovered or was involved with the discovery of the mRNA, his account was banned. I mean, so it was much more worse. Now, obviously, Elon Musk is making it better. But then don't portray yourself as a free speech absolutist. Don't portray yourself as this savior for mankind. You're a businessman who wants to make money end of the day. Obviously, now you have to pay billions for the loans you have taken. I understand. But then don't mislead people with all these grandiose statements. Free speech absolutist and you know, the bullshit hopes. Oh, we will go to Mars and develop a colony. Develop one in the desert and show, no? Or develop one in Antarctica on Earth. You can't do that. What you'll do in Mars? Yeah. And all the bullshit. Tesla, the interviews, which finally got exposed, where he said in 2000, whatever, 18 or whatever, that by 2022, you'll see the car driving across America without a single driver, which once again is an achievement what he has done. But then stop hyping things, yeah. And sometimes stop misleading people. Like for example, the Solar City, which is a flop, boring project where he would dig tunnels underground and you know, the travel in vacuum, where you can go from one place to another in, I don't know, how many seconds? All bullshit, no? So, anyway, his selection was very odd. Didn't make sense. But I'm not going to bash the lady up or Elon Musk. It remains to be seen. I think the biggest question is, how long can she survive Elon Musk's erratic behavior? That is number one. how long before there'll be a clash of styles or egos or whatever. So that's the first thing. I would say if she survives beyond 2 years, if she survives beyond 2 years or 3 years, fine. Otherwise, beyond that, if she stays beyond 3 years, yes, she'll stay. Otherwise, until that time, she might resign. And if she resigns, believe it or not, it's going to be major, I don't know, shame or scandal for Elon Musk. So first is, you can comment below how long do you think she will last. The second one is, yeah, free speech absolutist. When you take in sponsors, obviously you cannot give free speech, right? So free speech will come curtailed speech, or speech that will be shadow ban or not much coverage. And then this verification mark, you pay $8, will not only be known. See, I'll tell you something about the $8 verification thing. Someone who's established a brand, why should they pay when people know they are authentic brand? It's only the fake ones or the ones who are, nobody gives a damn. They will pay for it. Yeah. Someone established that. And I don't see any new features coming. Yeah, he wants to make it the internet of all things, like WeChat, WePay, We this, We that, YouTube and payment, and he wants to make it like Zoom, and he wants to make it like PayPal. It's not going to happen. Because no, it's too many things. And yes, there will be antitrust laws that you're trying to make a monopoly of everything, and he has too many enemies. He likes flirting around with danger. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Agree, disagree? And yeah, love to read your point of view. Having said that, you guys take care. And yeah, do comment. Let me know. Number one is, what did you think of the selection? Number two is, how long do you think she's going to continue being there? Having said that, this is me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.